Hi guys, this is Julie. It is EIA Day Wednesday and waiting for the crude oil report to come out. We need to look at the rules disclaimer. The rules disclaimer, particularly the CFTC Rule 441, which is the hypothetical disclaimer, meaning that I'm going to show you something that happened like an hour ago. That doesn't mean that it's going to reoccur in the future, and you should always realize that this is very risky to trade any instrument in the financial markets, and you should use risk capital for that. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Now, with all that said, someone asked me about the system, and so I'm going to show you what it is that I'm looking for. First, it's helpful to have a market that's moving directionally, and so for that I've refer to the market analyzer, which not only shows me the change of the instrument, its daily range, volume traded, the price. I can see on the weekly, daily 60-15 whether it's going long or short, predominantly on a fast moving average on a higher time frame trend. So with that said, I can make a decision whether to trade long or short. So the instrument that's got the most strength is the one I want to trade. So I've got the nat gas market up, and then you can see what the larger bars are doing. Right now it's ranging at the high, yesterday high sitting here, coming off of that high on a bit of divergence. Right here was the test of the high, and here was the down divergence. So market came back to the VWAP and is sort of sitting here at the moment with a little bit of an upward momentum bias at the moment. But what do we want to look at when we're trading? What do I want to look at? Very easy. I want to look for the condition to be met on a higher time frame, and then I'll take it down to the lower time frame and trade that condition. So obviously right now currently the bars are trading lower because I have a red bar and a red band. So I do not want to be looking for longs. That's the first thing. The second thing is when I do get a long condition, I'd like to know what that looks like on the smaller time frame. I have a direction guide strategy, so during the regular trading hour session, I can tell whether the market's more inclined to go long and short, also from these bands, in addition to the weekly, daily 60-15. So when everything is matching up, you want to know what that looks like on the smaller time frame. This nice breakout of the volatility level, pullback. Here's your sweetheart trade, first pullback after a volatility break. And here again is the type of market action that I want to see. Make sure this is on all charts. Yes. So let's open the smaller chart and look at it. Okay, here's that first area. And so you can see either the long trend or just taking all bars long at these lower extremities, which I like to pick off on these Bollinger Band reversals. And over here is an example of that. So here's your early signal. You've got divergence on momentum. And this is with trend divergence. I don't take opposite trades, but this is going in the direction of the longer term trend. So this is really your first signal right here. And you've got your momentum divergence, and it broke past the mid band here and recross right there at either the lower band or the mid band for that trade permissive long, and especially it's going to be the mid-band on divergence. So that's even a more favorable reversal location right here on this mid-band of your Bollinger Bands on momentum. So either any one of these longs, remember, we had the higher time frame condition first. So this would have just been a phenomenal opportunity. You know, Globex gets so many of these time after time after time. I think I'm just going to have to set my clock for European trading hours. But here is the strategy when you want to trade long. This is how you trade. So you just set the signal to get it. If you want to see where the reversals are, here's the template. But and here's some up and downs. But I just like to go long, put, you know, the chart in the direction of the overall trade plan that you have, long or short, very easy. So I hope that answers your question. You see the condition on the higher time frame. Hopefully you have more, couple of elements. This is an RTH filter down here, a regular trading hour session filter. And the more boxes filled in, the better you want to be in the market. If it's empty in the middle, it's going to be an up and down day, and you might as well just look at that market and say, no thanks, I'll find something else that's moving. So all of this, just stay out of it, the market, or consider staying out of it. This is what you want. This is a great trending condition, and you can tell by the lower bands, the nice range expansion, and you would have probably noticed a red weekly, daily, 60, 15. So then you go inside. Let's find that second one. This was the second long one. And again, these are just fantastic signals. I mean, the signals are the same for everybody, folks. So the lower you can take the signal, the better. On the volatility band, a break of the BB lower band, and you get long. So, but irregardless, if you were getting a glass of water and missed that one, any of these other ones will be fine. So this is the trending condition. Once you can spot it on that higher time frame trend, do not hesitate to press it. And that's what this is pressing at. And this is more of that pre-market, and then you get into the RTH session and we get the sideways crap. Such is trading. So I hope that answers the question. The templates do the work for you. You just need a trade plan and stick to that higher time frame trend. Doing this will keep you out of tops and bottoms. Do take those reversals with momentum. So like right here is permissive to get back long. So I don't like to get long at the top. I will wait for a pullback and get it on that bottom band. So I'm seriously not a breakout trader. I like those pullbacks myself, because then I know what I'm looking for and what I can expect to achieve. Okay, so find the condition on the higher time frame trend, then deep dive to your lower time frame. And good luck today. Thank you so much.